30 years old, and suddenly, everything collapsed. The job, the relationship, the apartment, the savings, gone. 1 month earlier, your life looked stable from the outside. Now, you're sitting alone, surrounded by boxes, wondering how everything disappeared so fast. That's the terrifying thing about adulthood. Sometimes life doesn't warn you before it changes completely. Sometimes it just takes everything at once and forces you to rebuild from nothing. It started quietly. One bad week, then another, then everything spiraled. The company downsized first. A cold meeting, a fake apology, a final paycheck. And just like that, years of loyalty meant absolutely nothing. You walked out carrying a cardboard box while strangers avoided eye contact. That moment hits differently at 30, because society expects you to already have life figured out. You told yourself it was temporary, just a setback. But setbacks become dangerous when life keeps stacking them together. Bills didn't stop, rent didn't stop, pressure didn't stop, and stress slowly invaded every part of your mind. Then the relationship collapsed. From exhaustion, distance, stress, silence, financial pressure changes people. You become emotionally unavailable without noticing. You stop laughing normally, stop listening properly, and eventually, the person beside you starts feeling alone too. The breakup conversation felt unreal, almost numb, like your brain refused to process it fully. One moment you're planning a future together. Next moment, you're watching someone pack their things and leave your life forever. That kind of silence after heartbreak is brutal. Then came the numbers. Bank account nearly empty. Credit cards maxed out, bills overdue. Calls from unknown numbers increasing daily. You stop checking your banking apps because anxiety hit instantly every time you open them. That's when fear becomes physical. Tight chest, racing thoughts, sleepless nights, constant overthinking. At 30, failure feels personal. You start comparing yourself to everyone. Friends buying houses, people getting married, others posting success online while your life quietly falls apart behind closed doors. And deep down, you start questioning your own worth. That's the darkest part of losing everything. Not losing money, losing identity.
Then came isolation. You stopped replying to messages, stopped going out, stopped answering calls because embarrassment makes people disappear. You didn't want pity, didn't want judgment, didn't want people asking uncomfortable questions, so you isolated yourself instead. Days blurred together, sleep schedule destroyed, motivation disappeared completely, even basic tasks felt exhausting. Washing dishes, making food, getting out of bed, everything felt heavier than it should. And somewhere during those quiet nights, you started wondering if life would ever feel normal again. Then one night, everything hit at once. You sat alone in complete silence, staring at the ceiling while your thoughts spiraled uncontrollably. What happened to me? How did I end up here? Those thoughts destroy people slowly. You replayed every mistake repeatedly.
Every bad decision, every missed opportunity, every moment you ignored warning signs. Regret became a prison, and the hardest truth, nobody was coming to save you. That realization hurts, but it also changes you, because eventually, pain forces clarity. The next morning felt different, not better, different. You finally understood something important. You couldn't rebuild your old life. That version was gone. So you had to build a new one from scratch. And starting over at 30 feels terrifying, because now failure feels expensive, time feels faster, pressure feels heavier, but rock bottom creates something dangerous. You stop caring about appearances, stop chasing validation. For the first time in years, you became honest with yourself. Rebuilding didn't look dramatic, it looked small, very small. Updating resumes, applying for jobs, learning new skills online at 2 a.m., selling things you no longer needed, cutting expenses, starting again quietly while nobody noticed. That's the reality nobody posts online. Growth looks boring before it becomes success. There were days you wanted to quit completely, days nothing improved, days rejection emails kept arriving endlessly. But small progress compounds. One good habit becomes another. One disciplined week slowly changes your mindset again. Months passed, and slowly, you stopped recognizing the broken version of yourself. Not because life became perfect, because you became stronger, more disciplined, more aware, more emotionally resilient. You learned how quickly comfort can disappear, how dangerous it is to build identity entirely around money, status, relationships, or careers. Because life can remove all of those things instantly. And when that happens, the only thing left is who you are internally. That realization changes people forever. He became calmer, more focused, less desperate for approval. Pain matured you in ways success never could. Losing everything at 30 feels like the end while it's happening, but sometimes it's actually the beginning, because destruction forces reinvention, it forces honesty, it forces growth, and growth rarely feels comfortable. The truth is, most people secretly rebuild themselves multiple times in life. They just don't talk about it publicly. People lose careers, relationships, money, homes, and then quietly start over again. That's adulthood, not perfection. Final ending. You thought losing everything meant your life was over, but eventually, you realized something powerful. Starting over is terrifying, but staying broken forever is worse.